Now can you hear me? Sound good? Or is it bad? Now it's good. Okay. It's something weird with YouTube. So I wasn't muted. I don't even have my microphone hooked up or anything. All right, let's see what they're doing here. So they got it blocked off here. So you have to go around one way. And it's a traffic light now. They got a temporary traffic light here. And it's supposed to tell you when to cross. But I came through here this morning and it never changed. They got a little stage here they're setting up. The Freemasons. The Pennsylvania Masons over there, which I think this guy's a part of. It's on the back of his vest. There are some people walking here, so maybe I will just set up in my regular spot. I think I've seen him before, maybe not. Oh no, there's the other, there's the electric scooter with the pride flag on the back, but the guy's more speciesist than most people I talk to. They got a couple of food trucks, donut, mainly animal corpse trucks, I should say. They don't have any real food except like potatoes. It's all chopped up animals. Maybe we'll set up here for... Let's set up here for a little bit. I got some food I'm gonna eat. And maybe we can get a few conversations. And then if it's not the best spot, I can move. I'll go down by the coffee shop. Another thing that I want to do is get the file where VPM has all those different research studies that she goes through on her Discord or like her Discord streams. I want to have those resources on my tablet and talk to people here. And when they come up with excuses, I want to be able to flip through those research studies on my tablet and show them the facts. I think that would be really nice. Look what I just found. Well, it's not valid anymore. 10% off the Cottage Creperie. They have all the vegan crepes. But it expired a couple weeks ago. People walking by already. I haven't even got my stuff set up yet. An old ambulance for a food truck. That's a good idea. I was just looking at a house. It's not really close to here. It's in another town. Another smaller town that I don't think many people go to. But there's a bed and breakfast for sale there that has a full commercial kitchen, and it would be great to make it a vegan kitchen, like a vegan ghost kitchen. We actually would have a pretty decent market for that because it's near Frederick, Maryland. And I feel like there's a lot of vegan food places in Frederick, more than there is around here. But I gotta do a little bit more research on that. It would be really cool to have a vegan bed and breakfast, though. I'll just live there and cook the meals. I have my dogs. I have my dogs there too. So if there's a 3-car garage, I'll turn that into a little dog rescue. So I could do everything there at one place. That would be cool. My tablet's so dusty. Everything in my house is covered in dust. All the time. I'll dust everything, and a week later, it's all covered in dust again. What? Stand doesn't want to work. A hummus food truck? That's what I brought with me today. Some hummus and some chips. I'm gonna sit here and munch all my chips and my hummus. Couldn't recognize me. Maybe they should be able to recognize me. Normally recognizes me when I'm wearing this hat. The last thing I did with my tablet was at the slaughterhouse. I have the investigation from the slaughterhouse pulled up. No, not the 3-minute movie.
It'll be cold tonight.
Yeah. It's not supposed to be that cold. I'm not really bothered by the cold unless it's like in the teens or single digits. It's only supposed to be like, what, 20, 25 or something like that tonight. It's not that cold. That's what it was like this morning when I woke up. Alright, let me get my mic hooked up. There are a decent amount of people walking by for not being able to park here. Oh, I plugged in my battery. Hold on, I don't need this. I don't know why I did that. Hey, thanks for all the hearts. Good, how you doing? Good. Can you guys still hear me okay? My audio should be better now. I got my mic hooked up. Sorry, I just hit my mic. Yeah, cool. Great. Okay, so I'm going to ask people if they would choose compassion or violence. Should we choose compassion or violence? We'll see what they say. Yes, louder. Cool. Hopefully it cuts out some of the cars and trucks driving by too. Although it doesn't seem to be a lot of trucks, which is good. Here come some people. I don't want to be eating when they walk by, though. A lot of people. Would you choose compassion or violence?
Compassion.
Compassion? Can I ask you 2 questions?
No, I'm 5 minutes late.
Would you guys choose compassion or violence? No thanks. I got a no thanks. They're doing an event for New Year's. They do like a something here where they like rise something up. Would you choose compassion or violence? Violence? He says violence. Sorry, that was probably super loud, me opening my bag of chips. You choose violence, I don't want to talk to you. Keep walking. That's what I should say. I should say, keep walking. The purge is going on there. That's funny. She snuck up behind me. I didn't see her. I don't like watching streams when people are like crunching on things. So maybe I should move my mic down. Is it bothering you guys if I am eating these chips? Maybe I'll move my mic down there. Can you still hear me okay? Then maybe it won't be as bad with me eating. Yeah, I like drone shows better than fireworks. I really don't like fireworks. Maybe it's just because my ears are sensitive. Now the microphone's closer to my chip bag, so now you're probably going to hear me digging in the bag a lot. But our companion animals, they don't like fireworks. People that get their hands blown off from fireworks, they don't like fireworks. Sir, do you choose compassion or violence?
I like compassion.
Compassion, awesome. He just kept walking though. He was walking pretty fast. It was the guy next to her that said violence. That guy that just walked by, he would choose violence too. I talked to him before. Had a really shitty conversation with him. Yeah, they banned fireworks. Good. Damn, that guy just snuck up on me too. I used to live across the street from this older lady. She lived across the street, but down a couple houses. And the guy that lived directly across the street used to shoot off fireworks, like little fireworks. And one of them landed on her roof one time, and she freaked out. Sir, do you choose compassion or violence? No, I think he was going to say violence. That guy's got a keyboard. Can you see him in the distance there? They're setting up a little, it looks like a little stage. You can't see it. It's like behind these planners. Actually, he's coming over here. It doesn't even, they have the live music board here. It doesn't even say they have any music going on tonight, so I'm just gonna play. Oh, there's a lady with a dog. Oh, they went down the street though. They're not coming over here. Should we do a poll? There's 19 people here. How you doing, ma'am? Do you choose compassion or violence?
Compassion.
Now, can I ask you a question real quick?
Right? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find out.
All right, have a good day. So should I just say, when they say compassion, should I just say what's stopping you from living vegan? Or should I break it down more and say, like, what about testing on animals? What about wearing them? What about eating them? We always end up on eating animals. So I think it's better to start with what people reject the most, which is testing on animals. Because you say that, everybody's like, yeah, I don't agree with that. And then you say wearing them, and a lot of people don't agree with that either. And then you always lose them when you talk about eating. Or should I just jump right into saying vegan? Sometimes you say vegan and then people are like, no. What's up, Joe? Spivey. It's a roasted red pepper hummus, and it is delicious. My blue tortilla chips. I put my one glove on because my hands are getting cold. Yeah, the red pepper hummus. This is just the one from Aldi. When I go to the other grocery store, I like to get Cedars for red pepper hummus. There's another one that's really good, probably better. Also red pepper hummus. It's a different brand. It's a little more expensive though. But Cedars is not that expensive. Minimal ingredients. Yeah, 16 with explosive. That's not good. Yeah, Cameron, that's good too. But they have, if you look at the ingredients, that brand has more ingredients, more like preservatives. So I'm picky about the ingredients sometimes in some of my foods. But they're a little bit cheaper. There was a livestock truck, a death trailer. Did you see it? There it is. The local farms. That's the one. It's either the exact same one or it looks like the same one. The last time I was here, I think it only had one cow in it. I can't tell if there's anything in it or not, but it's going towards the slaughterhouse. Maybe it had pigs or goats. There's a big goat farm that way. Maybe it had goats in it and was going to the slaughterhouse. Here come some ladies. Hi, ladies.
Hi,
Do you choose compassion or violence?
passion.
Compassion? What's stopping you from living vegan? I think the one lady said, what did he say? And the other lady said, vegan. Yeah, like that's going to just push people away, just saying the word vegan. Why is everybody in such a rush today? Everybody that's walking by is like walking really fast. Everybody's got a second to stop and talk. Some beet hummus, nice. Do you guys choose compassion or violence? They just laugh. These people look younger. Do you guys choose compassion or violence? You don't know?
Really doesn't look that pretty even.
Somebody's actually going in the tap room. They put that on top of the stage. It looks crooked from here, doesn't it? Every time I come here, how long have I been live? Not even 30 minutes, and saw a death truck go by. It's constant. And you know, a lot of them go by at night, so that people don't see them. Damn it, I was chewing. I saw her coming too. Do you choose compassion or violence?
I said compassion before, but I think it depends on the circumstance.
Well, what do you mean by that? What about with the animals? Yeah, you should live vegan. She said it depends. I think it only depends if you don't have a choice, right? If you're forced to defend yourself, then yeah, I mean, you should probably choose violence to defend yourself. But even in that case, most people would agree that you should meet violence with enough violence to defend yourself, not excessive violence. Like, you know what I mean? Do you guys choose compassion or violence? Compassion? What about animal testing? You don't know? What about wearing them? Pressure cook your chickpeas? Never tried that. Ooh, peanuts. That sounds good. Thank you, Coops. I'm going to pin that. Oh, yeah. Let's do a poll or a Q&A. REI. Are you vegan or vegetarian? Let's do that for the poll. Message retracted. Vegetarian is a swear word. Dog meat Mondays for the environment. Well, if you're giving up chickens and then you're just eating dogs, you are saving more lives, aren't you, right? Or you're just not killing as many individuals. Look, an elf showed up. So if you care about animal welfare, then maybe you should eat dogs instead of chickens, right? How crazy does that sound? Or you just eat plants. You just eat some chickpeas instead of chickens. Yeah, see, one dog equals about 10 chickens. There you go. Every time you eat a dog, you save 9 chickens. 10 chickens. Depends how big the dog is, maybe even more. If it's just a little dog, then it might be... Some little dogs are smaller than chickens, so I don't know. It definitely depends. Pio? What's your name? Pio Polino? I am cold. There's a bunch of people trying to cross the street now. See those Either they didn't wait until they were supposed to. Look, those people aren't going to cross. They're actually waiting like they're supposed to. There's 2 people there. Everybody else that you see across the street just crossed when they weren't supposed to. But I don't think that they're changing. Oh, no, there it goes. Now it changed. See, now you cross. But there's cars still coming. How does that make any sense? I don't know. I don't think they have theirs timed right. And none of the boxes are locked. They have, like, big car batteries in them. They should definitely have them locked up. I feel like just waiting for something bad to happen. Do you guys choose compassion or violence? Compassion? So what's stopping you from living vegan? "13 years vegan." Awesome. Tempeh and spaghetti. Sounds good. Setting up the drum set. You see him pull the drums out of the car? What's up, Ben? Thank you. It is just a regular day for me. I'm not going to do anything for the holiday. I really don't like holidays, honestly. I don't like any holidays. Still going to go to bed early tonight, like I do every night. I'll wake up early in the morning tomorrow. But I have off tomorrow. I don't have any dogs that I normally have. I guess because other people are off of work, so they're just keeping their dogs, right? So maybe I'll go do some outreach in my town somewhere. I don't know if there's going to be a lot of people around, but kind of like today, it's less people than normal. But there's still people. There's people over there. There's people over there. Hopefully they make their way over here. Some mock children. Yikes. Man, all those people at the cat rescue talking about all the fucking animals that they're gonna cook tonight. It's fucking wild. They're literally volunteering at a cat rescue, at a no-kill cat rescue. They literally save cats from being euthanized from other places. And they're talking about, not only about what they're gonna cook tonight, which was all animals, but talking about how he went fishing. I don't even know when. Some fishing trip that he went on before. I forget how many fish he said, like 10 fish, 15 fish. Big fish that he like fought all day to reel them in. Like, do you think that would tell you something? They obviously don't want to be dragged out of the fucking water and fucking murdered. Oh, it's not murdering them. They're just a fish. Fucking wild. Fucking wild. And he was talking about a German food truck. Maybe one of the food trucks here. I don't know if they're here yet. But they're gonna be here later. They kept talking about coming here later, and he was like, German vegan food? He's like, that's not even a thing. It just shows how disconnected some people are. There's a lot of vegan German food. Anything you can make, you can make anything vegan. It's very strange to me to serve pigs that were killed in a gas chamber at a German food truck. Do you guys choose compassion or violence?
Excuse me?
Compassion or violence?
Compassion.
Compassion? What about when it comes to animal testing?
Animal testing?
Yeah,
I prefer that they don't test on animals.
right. Me too. What about wearing them?
Are you gonna tell me I'm wearing an animal?
I don't know. I mean, do you think that we should wear them, or do you think we should choose compassion instead? What about when we eat them? Do you think that's choosing violence, or can you choose compassion instead?
So I'd put the animals, depending on what animal you're talking about, so I'd put animals on this earth to feed.
So your God tells you to be violent?
There's only one God. It should be everybody's God.
Your God tells you to be violent?
He tells us to
Yeah.
die, but you wouldn't.
Right, sure.
But he gave us.
But you have a
common
choice
sense.
between eating animals and
You
eating
have a
plants
choice,
instead. Yeah.
Yeah, you have a choice.
Yeah.
But
So wouldn't your God want you to choose compassion? You see what happens to the animals when you choose to eat animals? This is what happens to them.
right, I know.
It's choosing violence every time.
Well, that's a matter of opinion.
Yeah, what about the animal's opinion though?
Everybody's entitled to their own.
Yeah. Well, what's your God's opinion is that you should be compassionate, right?
I'm not.
You should eat animals if you have to. If you have to, if you're on a deserted island and you have to eat an animal, then I guess that's justified. But you're not in that situation, are you?
No, I would try. Probably
Could be.
Yeah.
We're all in situations.
If I share a card with you, would you look into it?
What's that?
If I share a card with you, would you look into it more?
I don't mind looking into it now.
Thank you.
Have a nice New Year.
Have a happy New Year.
You as well. Sorry they were off screen. Nice flowers. Yeah, I hope so too. You choose compassion or violence? Both? Keep walking. She said, yeah. I think if I tell people to keep walking, then they might stop and come back and actually talk to me. How you doing, ma'am? Do you choose compassion or violence?
Compassion.
Compassion? So what's stopping you from living vegan?
I'm hungry.
Yeah. Would you look into it more if I shared some resources with you?
I have a lot of information on it.
Yeah. Yeah. But are you a hunter yourself?
I had it for a while.
Right. Why is that?
Injury.
Oh, an injury? Yeah. Yeah. Think of it from the perspective of the animals. If you were in their position, how fast would you want people to change?
Well, the thing is, when we hunt, we don't waste anything. We're not one of those people that just hunt through the ground and stuff like that. You know?
Sure.
So,
But again, put yourself in their position. If you were the one being hunted, would you want somebody to just hunt you and then use all of you and then think that it's okay, or would you want them to just choose something else?
well, you know, if they didn't just hunt me for, say, my ears and threw away the rest of me, you know.
You wouldn't have a problem being hunted yourself? All right, that's crazy. So she's on the menu. You heard her. As long as you use all of her, not just her ears, she said you can hunt her. Isn't that a wild statement? And she's a nurse. She's like, I'm a nurse. I don't know if you could hear her at the beginning because she was talking really quietly. She said, I have a lot of information on it because I'm a nurse. So you know that her whole perspective of vegan is now just, or it was, just all from a health perspective, I'm assuming. She said she's grew up in a family of hunters, but hasn't hunted herself in a long time. Crazy. A lot of vegans here. 57%. No veggie. I mean, at least that's consistent. I think if you're a vegetarian for the animals, that doesn't make any sense to me. I understand people being vegetarian for their health, you know. How you doing?
How are you?
Good. Do you choose compassion or violence? Compassion? So you should live vegan. Do you choose compassion or violence, sir? He said confession. I don't think he heard what I said. Would you kill a tree just to eat it? Just to eat? Who's killing trees to eat them? Eat your tree bark and your leaves and your grass. Yes, plants. Yes, plants. Eat plants, not animals. Do you choose compassion or violence, sir?
Compassion.
Compassion? So, what about when we test on animals? Do you think that we should choose compassion?
Yeah.
Okay. What about wearing them? Wearing animals. Do you think we should wear animals or we should choose compassion?
No, I don't wear animals.
Okay, and the last question is what about eating them? Do you think when we eat them that's violent, or do you think we should choose compassion instead?
Depends on your belief.
Depends on what?
Depends on your belief.
On your beliefs. So what about from the animal's perspective? What do you think they think?
Well, biblically, God killed the first animal to clothe Adam and Eve, and He gave us all the animals food.
Well, God created animals before that, right? God created animals as companions,
Right.
and He says that we should take care of them.
Right.
So why don't we choose compassion instead of eating animals?
I mean, yeah, you could.
Yeah. Can I share a card with you? You can look into it a little bit more. Sorry, my hands are a little cold.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you stopping and talking to me.
Have a great day.
You too. Maybe I should leave my cards out. My hands are cold. It's hard for me to get into my pockets. He seemed like an open-minded guy. But that's two people that are choosing God as their excuse. guy just like walked up to me. I don't know what he's doing though. I think he works for the... I thought he was helping them set up or something. But maybe not. I was walking back over here. You guys choose compassion or violence?
Definitely compassion.
Compassion? So you should live vegan then. They're both wearing wool, it looks like. Possibly, possibly not. Leather shoes, wool jackets. You guys choose compassion or violence? I'm gonna take that as violence. She refused to answer. What does that say? Why is that lady walking so fast? She's in a rush too. Oh, there's some dogs over there. How you doing? Do you choose compassion or violence? Do you choose compassion or violence? Compassion? So how do you feel about testing on animals? Think we should choose compassion instead?
Yes.
I agree. What about when we wear animals? Do you think we should choose compassion instead? It depends. Is that fur real on your jacket?
No.
So you chose compassion in that case.
I chose
But what about eating them? Should we choose compassion instead? Yeah, she just walked away. She didn't want to talk to me. Mind your own business. Imagine coming into somebody else's YouTube stream and telling me to mind my business. If you don't like it, you can just leave. Yeah, a lot of people need to read the Bible more. Do you choose compassion or violence? They were both walking really fast too. I couldn't tell if they were together or not. I thought they were together at first, but then I realized that they were separate. The guy with the t-shirt put a jacket on. The guy was literally out here in a t-shirt. I don't know if you saw him earlier. It's way too cold for that. It's good you don't like fine. It's called choice in a free world. Why harass? Do you even English, bro? Did you mistype there? Free world for humans. What's free about it for the animals? Your choice literally takes the choice away from the animals. It's an injustice that needs to end. There's nothing free about it. It's oppressive and exploitative. And you just coming up with excuses instead of learning more and doing better just means you're a piece of shit. Do you guys choose compassion or violence? You guys choose compassion or violence? They all chose violence. What's up, Dennis? I'm annoyed by the dumbasses in the chat. What about personal liberties? Do you guys choose compassion or violence? Compassion? What about when we test on animals? Should we choose compassion? Gave me the hand.
I thought it was fine. Wrong. It's not a person.
Should we choose compassion or violence? She said, I don't know. Yikes. It's not that hard of a question. No one cares, dude. Go home. Have my own mini farm and grow 75% of my food. That's great. But are you considering animals your food? Or do you just grow plants? Yeah, Dennis is still stuck on the first day of Challenge 22. He's been on the first day for like a really long time. He's trying to figure it out, you know. He might figure it out at some point. Look, they just brought some stand over here. Covered in a bunch of lights. I don't know, it's kind of hard to see. Try to find a good angle. Another dead spot. Absolutely. Absolutely what? You like to kill animals? You like to kill animals for your health? You think that you're healthy because you kill animals? That's what a lot of people say. I need my protein. I need my nutrients. I wouldn't be healthy if I didn't kill and abuse animals. Do you guys choose compassion or violence?
That's a dream.
Yeah, right? So you should live vegan. Here come the dogs. Cool, they did come back up this way. I appreciate that last guy saying that's an easy choice, because it is an easy choice. It's not that hard. Cute dogs.
Yeah.
Can I pet them?
No.
Or her? Have a good day. You don't need a prong collar. I know that the one has a prong collar. The other one has a service dog vest. I couldn't tell if that one had a prong collar. And if it did, or did I just call an animal an idiot? If that dog had a prong collar.
How's it going?
Good, how you doing? You guys choose compassion or violence?
Passion.
Compassion? So, compassion or violence?
I'm not sure what the context of it is.
So what about like testing on animals? Do you think we should test on animals, or should we choose compassion instead?
I don't think we should be testing on the bears. I don't.
Yeah, me too. So what about when we wear them? Do you think it's violent to wear the animals, or should we choose compassion instead? Yeah, we have other options, right?
Yeah.
So then what about when we eat them? When we're eating animals, do you think we're choosing violence, and can we choose compassion instead?
Definitely violence.
Yeah. So can I share a card with you? You could learn a little bit more about choosing compassion instead of violence.
Sure.
Do you guys want 2 cards?
Sure. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a great day.
You too. See, they seemed like they were kind of working, so I didn't really want to bother them, but he said something to me, so. To all the people in here that think I'm just out here harassing people, I only harass some people. It's not harassment. I'm literally asking them like one question, and then if they want to walk away, they can walk away. So learn what harassment is. My chat was frozen. You guys choose violence or compassion? Compassion? So you should live vegan then. No, so then you choose violence. He said, no thanks. Dennis, your only excuse now is like an appeal to popularity. I've been seeing you say that a lot. You think because most animals want to live, that's an appeal, and vegans think that we should respect that. You think that we are appealing to popularity? Or do you think people that eat animals and exploit animals refuse to change because they are appealing to popularity? Everybody else does it, so it must be okay. That is an appeal to popularity or normality. You engaging in a conversation is harassment. Bro, learn what harassment is. Guy definitely chose violence with his boots. What are they doing? This must be like the contraption they're building over here. See, now they brought another part. If you look through there. Maybe they're gonna build something here. I think they like raise up something at midnight. They're gonna raise it up and then it'll get to the top at midnight. I think they gotta build something here. That's why the lift is here. They're starting to bring the pieces over now. They got a speaker set up here on the end. It is cold. My hands are cold. I got like another hour, a little over an hour here. Hopefully I can get a couple more conversations, pass out a few more cards. But plants are innocent too. Thanks, Neil. I guess all the musicians are hanging out in the tap room. They keep bringing a bunch of different instruments in there. That's cool. It makes sense because they always have live music there. Is a rock a victim? What about like this leaf? Is this leaf a victim? What about this stick? Look, it's broken. It's been victimized. Don't you dare hurt that leaf.
What's that my Buddy Valentine? And I was like, I don't know Buddy Valentine, but then Bob, he got one.
And that's the other thing you go to. What about people that aren't sentient? So I was thinking about this the other day, and it's the same as, like, people can still have value to other people even if they're not sentient. They might not have the same moral worth as other people that are sentient, or even animals that are more sentient. Like, them themselves aren't gonna care, like, because they can't care, right? Because they're not sentient. But humans can still put value on them, like, just like humans can still put value on plants that you have in your house. Like, I have a cactus that I've been growing this cactus for years. If you came into my house and killed my cactus plant, I would be really upset with you. And because that's mine, and because I respect that, you should respect that from other people. It's the same thing with other people, right? But that's a cool bag. You guys choose compassion or violence? No, thank you. That's violence. You guys choose compassion or violence? Violence. They all chose violence. What a crazy group of women. You would think women would be more compassionate, but there's like 5 women that just went by, and they all chose violence. Yikes. Dirty money. What is this guy talking about? Coward mods. Don't talk about the mods like that. I don't even know what that means. Dirty money. Is that a typo? Oh, look at this dog. What a cutie. Oh. Can I pet her? No. She didn't hear me. Either she didn't, I think she just didn't hear me, or otherwise she was just ignoring me. It looked like they had a head halter, but maybe that was just like a muzzle, because it looked like the leash was going to her, like her collar. So maybe she wasn't a nice dog. But it was a really weird muzzle. It was just like a line, like a string. I don't know. Yeah, she was a fashionable dog. I'm glad you could see her. Yeah, she was down there. The guy she was with looked at me a couple times, like. Here come some more people. Yeah, some leash, some like it's called a head halter where it wraps around their mouth, and then you can kind of direct them. You guys choose compassion or violence? He just made a noise. I don't think he said anything. For dogs that like pull a lot, people will use them to guide them in the right direction. But it didn't look like that's what it was. I don't know. She was wearing that thing over, the dog was wearing that thing over her neck. So I couldn't really see. Mm-hmm. You ladies choose compassion or violence? Compassion, right. What about when we eat animals? Do you think that's violent, or we could choose compassion instead? Oh no, what? You're violent then. She don't want to talk about it. Do you choose compassion or violence? How about you, ma'am? You choose violence? Chose violence when you bought those shoes? How you doing, ma'am? You choose compassion or violence? Compassion? So you should live vegan then.
Sorry.
That's okay. Have a good day. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, Godfather. Godfather said he grows 75% of his food. But you're considering animals in your food. If you didn't grow and consume animals, you could probably just grow 100% of your food. Just grow plants. Or do you buy plants to feed your animals? Is that what you mean? Do you guys choose compassion or violence? I can't hear what you say if you walk by me and you're facing the other direction and you talk really quietly. You guys choose compassion or violence? If you ignore me, I'm assuming violence. You guys choose compassion or violence? Compassion? So you should live vegan then. Plants are not someone. I can't see what Dennis was saying. Do you guys choose compassion or violence?
Oh, wow.
Who's the enemy?
For some people, surprisingly, some people it is.
Depends on who the enemy is.
Right. What about the animals? Compassion? So you should live vegan then. She was like, is that really a hard question? How about you, sir? Do you choose compassion or violence? Nothing. Nothing. They're ignoring you because you're being rude. Do you think I'm being rude? I think asking you if you choose compassion or violence. You think that's being rude? Oh, because I'm telling them what they should do? Yeah, no, sorry. You shouldn't be a piece of shit. You shouldn't be a shitty human. I'm going to tell you that. And then you're literally coming into my YouTube stream and telling me what I should do. Bro, that's funny. Do you choose compassion or violence? Compassion? Then you should live vegan. You can do it. You can do it. Do you see what I'm doing there, though? I'm asking them a question. If they respond by choosing compassion, then I'm telling them that they should live vegan because that aligns with the answer they chose. Bro. They are saying themselves that they should be vegan. I'm just trying to connect the dots. If they choose violence, then I just tell them to keep walking. And the amount of people that actually have to think about it is really surprising, unfortunately. Oh, nice. There's a bunch of people in here. Thanks, guys. Do you guys choose compassion or violence? Compassion or violence? She looked at me like, what the fuck? Can I share a card? Can I share a card with you guys? You can look into it more.
All right, thank you much.
Thank you. They were nice the first time they went by. Yeah, hit the like button. Got 30 likes already. That's awesome. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. We had a couple of really good conversations already. There was a couple people that were here working. They're setting up a stage here. From like some bands are going to play music later. And on this side, they're setting up some, I think there's supposed to be like some type of tower or something that's going to like raise something up at midnight. So I think that's what they're putting together over here. We're in the middle of Gettysburg. Here, there's that dog coming back. Yeah, it is a head halter. You guys choose compassion or violence? They obviously chose compassion when it came to their dog, right? Because most people jump to the prong collar, like those dogs that went by, or at least the one dog that went by earlier that had the prong collar on. You should 100% choose the head halter over a prong collar every time. You guys choose compassion or violence? Compassion?
What is that?
Compassion or violence? Man, she looks miserable. Somebody buy her some flowers or something so she cheers up. What? What? Get out of my face.
Ian, turn. You better stop it. Ian, okay? Turn.
Stop what?
You sound like a little bitch. Ian, turn. Look, you almost got your jaw broke.
Fuck you. Jaw broke for what? What am I doing wrong then? You're a cop? Are you threatening me? Yeah, fuck you. Fucking asshole. He just said you almost got your jaw broke. I'm a cop. Piece of shit. That lady was fucking miserable. Jesus Christ. Jake, don't bite. It's not that hard of a question. No, I'm talking to my videos. Sorry.
Hey, good. How you doing? All right.
How you doing? Good. I'm trying not to bother the people that are working. But some of them aren't, like some of them are wearing vests and some of them aren't, so it's a little hard to tell. But yeah. Yeah, you can see him, right? I was hoping I could back up so he was in the camera. It's fucking charged up at me. You guys choose compassion or violence? It's not that hard.
The screen. Yeah.
He looked at me like,
I think it's one of these lights. Maybe not these.
What's up, Lenny?
There is an outlet there. We can. We have to carefully come.
I think there's one here.
Isn't that an outlet up there? Yeah.
I think there's an outlet right here. Yeah.
They said there's one right there.
I don't approach women because I'm black, bro. No, sir. No, sir. No, they were looking for an outlet, though. I just told them there was one here. I've seen it here before. The chat's feeding Dennis's ego. Is he watching me for? He must have saw me mess with the outlet and thought I was plugged into his outlet out here into their power, which I'm not. You guys choose compassion or violence?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, what if it comes to the animals, innocent animals? Should we choose compassion?
Depends on my appetite, I guess.
Right. Yeah. So you can choose other things. He says it depends on his appetite. I guess he looked down at the tablet and saw pigs being sliced open. Made him hungry. That's weird. He's walking fast. I'm not going to ask him. If people are like walking too fast, they never really stop. So sometimes I'll just not even ask them. Yeah, smash the like button. Got more people in here than I normally do in my streams, which is awesome. Surprising because my last few streams have been a little bit later. Where are we at with the votes? We got 26% vegans, 9% veggie, and 66% meat eaters. We're almost at 100 votes. If you didn't vote yet, get your vote in. Get that up to 100, and that'll be the exact percentages or the exact amount of people for each one. And if you're If you're a vegetarian, what's stopping you from living vegan? And if you're a meat eater, but you choose compassion over violence, then you need to do better. And if you choose violence, then you got a lot to work on. You ladies choose violence or compassion? She said, we're good. Thanks, Lenny. Yeah, guys, if you haven't subscribed to Lenny yet, Lenny Bruce 212, go to Lenny's channel and subscribe. He's been doing protests and outreach in front of the aquarium, speaking up for the sea life in there that's imprisoned. There's like 20,000 animals in, which would be like 2 swimming pools. 10,000 animals in a swimming pool. It's crazy. You guys choose compassion or violence?
What?
Compassion or violence? Which would you choose?
Oh, hey, yeah, no, yeah,
We should choose compassion, right?
yes, yeah. We're not vegan, but we try to stay away from a lot of stuff.
Yeah, can I share?
Because once you see it, you can't unsee it.
Yeah, exactly. Let me share a card with you here.
Okay.
This will help you. You can see the things that I saw that made me decide to live vegan.
Okay. Very cool. So,
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
You too. That was nice. Another open-minded person. All right, we got 100 votes, over 100 votes now. 26% vegan, 60, it's the same percentages, 66 and 9. How are you guys? You choose violence or compassion? No, thank you. What about you, sir? Do you choose violence or compassion? Which one should I say first? Should I say violence or compassion and violence? I think maybe I should say compassion or violence. That's what I've been saying most of the time. What's up, Tessa? Glad to see you here. Thanks for dealing with Dennis. I can't believe that guy got so triggered about me saying that that lady looked miserable and then somebody should buy her some flowers. That's what I said that triggered him to come over and charge at me. And then the other guy said I almost got my jaw broken because I said she looked miserable and somebody should buy her flowers. Like, yikes. I don't know what they did to piss her off. She was pissed off. I could tell. Then me saying that really pissed off that guy. He was definitely about to choose violence. What's up, Mel and Steve? Newton, are you threatening me? Are you threatening me? Have you ever seen that Beavis and Butthead episode? I think it's Beavis just goes around and says that all the time. Are you threatening me? It's really funny. Do you guys choose compassion or violence?
Neither.
Neither. Why not? Today I chose to be cold. It's freezing out here. Do you even have a job, bro? Where are you at? I'm in Gettysburg. That's the Gettysburg Hotel. I'm in the middle of Gettysburg. I was gonna say it's in the description, but I don't think I pinned it in the description this time. I normally do. Where are you at, DJ Thomas? Yeah, I am Cornholio. I need more tiki for my bunghole. There's a lot of people in here too. That's funny. I'm pescatarian. Is that okay? Well, I appreciate what you're doing for the animals, but you're pescatarian for your health, right? I mean, why leave the fish out? You should go watch How Conscious is a Fish on YouTube. Rose is a dog that I'm caring for at my house. And she ran up the steps outside. I have like 4 steps that go up to my deck. And she tried to jump up the steps, and her leg caught one of the corners of the step, and she tore her ACL. And her owner doesn't have pet insurance for her. So the surgery is going to cost a crap ton of money. So I started a GoFundMe for her to help with her surgery costs. So yeah, put 1s in the chat if you're vegan. Put 2s in there if you're a veggie, if you're thinking about going vegan. And if you eat meat, double tap the screen. How's it going? Do you choose violence or compassion? Yeah. What about when it comes to animals? Should we choose violence or compassion? Yeah. Put yourself in their position. What would you want people to choose? Did you hear her? She said it depends on the day and it depends on the animal. Yeah, it's really crazy. There's a lot of people who kind of just miss the point. Like I was at a vegan dinner. Everything was vegan. My dad even made the vegan lasagna. Him and his wife. They made the lasagna, like these meatballs, a couple other things, all vegan. But then when we're sitting at the table and we're eating, he was talking about how he was in Wisconsin and had to get the custard because it's like the best dairy in the world or whatever. And he was talking about how it was so cool to see all the ice fishing huts over over the lakes when he flew over Michigan or something like that. It's like just marketing. The Wisconsin dairy thing, it's just marketing lies. It's kind of upsetting. A lot of people fall for shit like that. There's no difference between a cow that's exploited in Wisconsin or a cow that's exploited at the factory farm down the street from here. It's all the same. There's a little uncomfortable. Look at this cutie. Oh my goodness. She's adorable. Can you see her? Do you guys choose compassion or violence?
Always compassion.
Always compassion? Even when it comes to the animals we eat? Should we choose compassion there? She says always compassion. It looks like she's eating like ice cream or something. She had a leather bag too, I just noticed. It's pink leather. I don't know if it's real, but it looks like a leather bag. People want to choose compassion, but then it's like they forget that there's violence behind a lot of these products. Brave Cave Watch Christspiracy. Godfather says that he grows animals to eat them. I don't think Godfather is vegan. I'm probably back far in the comments here. Nice, we got over 100 people. That's cool. Yeah, the Gettysburg Address. That's why I come to Gettysburg, because there's a lot of history here. And actually, that building right over there, this one, this is called the David Wills House. Abraham Lincoln actually spent the night up there, in one of these rooms up here, the night before he gave the Gettysburg Address. That's where he slept. And he gave the Gettysburg Address like right down the street. Actually, he actually gave the Gettysburg Address. I'm pretty sure it's pretty close to the cat rescue that I volunteer at. Like a couple blocks away. So turn that too far. Yes, these people coming up here. Dennis is stuck on day 1 of Challenge 22. Do you guys choose compassion or violence? No. Man, there's a decent amount of younger people have come by, and all of them have basically ignored me, which is kind of upsetting. Because I normally have good conversations with the younger people. The guy's talking about motorcycle tickets. All of them. When I got all my motorcycle tickets. That's funny. They look cool. And she's on the phone. Godfather, stone or worry about you, and I will worry about me. We're worried about the animals that you exploit, though. Who's worried about the animals that you take advantage of? I wonder if they're part of the band. Now they're just outside of the view. These guys, they all got the same kinds of jackets on. And they all have, they all keep bringing instruments over here. I had a decent conversation with the 2 of those guys, though, and gave them some cards. I love animals. If you love animals, does that mean you're vegan? Because the vegan percentage is going down, the meat eater percentage is going up. It's unfortunate. I didn't see any trumpets, but they took a couple cases in there that could have had trumpets in them. You guys choose compassion or violence? He just laughed. Not that hard of a question. Yeah, Godfather owns a sanctuary, but then he eats them. Yikes. All right, so there's like 80 people in here. Let's do the number thing. Hit a 1 if you're vegan. If you think that we should respect all animals. Put a 2 in if you think about it. If you think that we should be vegan, or you think that we should respect animals, but you still exploit them. And if you just don't give a shit, then hit a 3. And you can just leave. Hopefully there's some 2s in here that'll stick around and try to learn some things. If you're a 2, go to the description and you can see some resources in there that'll help you make the switch. Flip the switch. It's not a journey. You don't need to take baby steps. You just need to flip the switch and align your actions with your morals. There's another cute dog across the street. I hope they come over here. I want to pet a dog. Too many dogs have gone by today and they haven't let me pet them at all. And they're walking. These people are walking. The people are walking across the street when they're not supposed to with kids. With kids and the dog now. Don't do that. It looked like it was working earlier, the telling people to go, and I don't know. I think the timing might be off with it. Do you guys choose compassion or violence? Can I pet your dog? No?
Guys.
They don't speak English?
Josh!
Alright, I don't know what's going on over there. Now I'm upset I didn't get to pet that dog either. I don't think they spoke English. The people with the dog. And the people before them that had the kids, they thought it was a really hard question. Compassion or violence? It's not that hard of a question. The first answer should always be compassion. I understand there might be a necessity for violence if somebody's threatening your life. But that shouldn't make it a hard question to answer. Do you have time to think about it? You choose compassion or violence? So you don't ignore me. This is the lady that ran away from me earlier. How about you guys? Would you choose compassion or violence? They're glued to their phones. See, it's counting down now, letting people walk, but a car came through at the same time. That makes no sense. Doesn't seem very safe. Sandwich Fusion. There's another food truck coming around. It looks like it has cheese melting from the top down the sides. Maybe my hands and my feet are getting cold. Maybe in like 30 minutes we'll walk around a little bit. Hit the like button if you guys haven't already. Let's try to get up to like 50 likes. We're at like 41, maybe 42. Do you guys choose compassion or violence? I don't know. They seemed young. I didn't ask the people in the front because they looked really young, but the one guy behind them looked older. And when I asked him, he didn't answer. All the other kids said violence. Yikes. Yeah, subscribe if you're new. Subscribe if you think we should respect all animals. That's what this channel is about, respecting animals. If you're not vegan, you're not respecting animals. You're exploiting them. You're funding gas chamber industries so they can kill as many animals as they can as quickly as they can. Think about the worst thing that's ever happened to you in your life. Something worse is probably happening to an animal right now. Innocent animals that have done absolutely nothing wrong. The worst humans on the planet that have done the worst things don't even get put through a slaughterhouse or a factory farm or on a backyard farm somewhere not being taken care of. How are you doing, sir? Do you choose compassion or violence? Would you choose compassion or violence? Violence? Keep walking. There's a lot of shitty people out here in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Yeah, what's up, Axel? Everybody go subscribe to Axel, too. Axel's doing a 33-mile walk today for the animals. He's going to try to do it in 11 hours, right? He's going to finish on midnight. Midnight his time, though, so it's different than... What time zone are you in, Axel? I don't even know what the code is there. Do you guys choose compassion or violence?
Passion.
Compassion? So you should live vegan then. I appreciate the quick answer there. How you doing, man? Good. Do you choose compassion or violence? Yeah, compassion, right? What about when it comes to the animals? Right? So you should live vegan then.
I should.
You should. I can share a card with you if you want some more information. Sure.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Nice lady. So I do have my tablet playing some pretty violent things. A lot of people are walking by, they're not really seeing it. But when you buy products tested on animals, when you buy clothing that's made from animals, or when you go and you order food that's made from an animal, you're choosing violence every time. And the most power that we have is with our money. And with your voice. So when you buy products like that, you're saying that you support that and you want companies to do more of that. Even if you try to speak up for the animals, when you're paying companies to exploit animals, it doesn't really matter what you say. But then when you're vegan, when you're not giving money to those industries, the next best thing you can do is speak up for them. I'm gonna have to mute because they're playing music. Hey, thanks 40 for becoming a member. I think they're just doing a test, so when they're done the test, I'll unmute the live. All right, I think they're done. It was just a sound check. Their speakers get loud. Bring your earplugs. If you're gonna be here, you're gonna be out here standing in front of those speakers. Definitely should bring some earplugs. So we can't have our own opinions. If your opinion is that animals don't matter, you have a really shitty opinion. If your opinion is that we can just do whatever we want to animals, then you're a shitty human. Where did this come from? Do you guys choose compassion or violence?
Compassion.
Compassion? What about when it comes to animals? Have a good day. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, Rowdy Girl Sanctuary. A Texas rancher. Her and her husband. Texas ranchers. And now they own a sanctuary and are vegan. and speak up for the animals and help other people do the same thing. Did you guys choose compassion with that meal? No. Doesn't want to answer. Smells like somebody's smoking. Smoking some funny cigarettes. Do you guys choose compassion or violence? Do you choose compassion or violence, ma'am? She had a fuzzy hat. Do you guys choose compassion or violence? Not getting any conversations here. I think a lot of people are embarrassed to answer the question because they just realize they're more violent people than they would think at first. A surprisingly small amount of people are like, "Are you serious? That's an easy question." We're almost to 50 likes. Can we get 2 more likes? Vegan Anthem, say exploitation, not compassion. You want me to say exploitation in place of compassion? Exploitation or violence? That doesn't make any sense. You want me to say compassion or exploitation? Sorry, I'm just not understanding what you were saying. Compassion makes them think free range. Yeah, well, I have free range chickens on this video. If they stopped and talked to me for a minute, I think I can make it clear that I'm not talking about bigger cages or cage free or free range or whatever. Passion or violence? Violence, I'll take that. He laughed at me. They both had leather boots on, so I think when they bought those boots, they weren't considering compassion there. I mean, when you buy leather, an animal has to die for that. Killing animals is violent, even if they are free range. You're still killing them at the end of the day, and that's a vote for violence. That's not a vote for compassion. Yeah, if you become a member, you can get the little stickers that all the animal exploiters come up with their little excuses. I probably have a little sticker for it there. And if I get more members, I can add more of them in. I have more that I made that I haven't added in yet because I can only have so many. But more members. With more members, you can add more emojis. Yeah, not carnivores. People think they're carnivores. You're not a carnivore, you're an animal exploiter. To make sure I don't go over all my time. How you doing? Do you guys choose compassion or violence?
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Do you choose compassion or violence? If it's hard for your eyes, maybe it shouldn't be on your plate. She didn't like seeing a cow getting sliced open. Huh. I mean, that's where your leather comes from. You like leather products, but you don't like watching a cow get sliced open. Huh, wonder why. Did we get 50 likes? Oh, it looks like we need one more like. Who's going to be the 50th like? If it was truly balanced, you wouldn't need any supplements. You're an idiot. You don't need any supplements. Eat some fortified foods. I don't take any supplements. I was taking some vitamin D for a little while. But I had low vitamin D before I was vegan. I was taking vitamin D before I was vegan. But I get everything from fortified foods. I don't take any vitamins. I had a multivitamin that I was taking sometimes, but I was actually getting like too much of certain things. You don't need to take any supplements. Track what you eat. I use Chronometer. I track what I eat. I don't have to do it every day. I did it every day for a little while, and now I know what to eat to get certain things. So I get all my nutrients. I get everything that I need in 2 meals. It's around 2,000 calories. 155 pounds. How y'all doing? Do you guys choose compassion or violence?
Well, always compassion.
Compassion, right?
Yes.
What about when it comes to eating animals and using them? Compassion. So you're vegan? No. Then she stopped answering. She said compassion too. Okay, Godfather. Do you guys choose compassion or violence? Compassion or violence? Compassion. So you're vegan? How y'all doing? Do you guys choose compassion or violence? No? I'm going to take that as violence then. You can do better. I don't understand why people don't answer that sometimes. Her answer was just, have a good one. Or it was like, no. And then she said, have a good one. You know, I'd have a better day if you just chose compassion. Just don't give a shit. Yeah, well, you know, if you were in their position, if you were locked in a farm, whatever situation they're in, You know, factory farm, locked in a little cage, never see the sun ever. The one time you come out, you're going to the slaughterhouse and then probably taking you in the middle of the night anyway. So you basically never see the sun your entire life. Or even if you're on like a backyard farm and they let you out sometimes. Would you want people to not give a shit about you? Would you want people to support that? Would you want people to reject that and speak up for you? How you doing?
How you doing?
Good. Do you guys choose compassion or violence?
I eat meat. I've talked to you before.
Yeah, you eat meat. So what's stopping you from choosing compassion instead?
It's a different definition of compassion, I guess.
Yeah, how can you choose compassion and exploit animals at the same time?
So handler, this one's
I wonder about, and this isn't anything, all of the stuff about animals. I'm a gardener.
Yeah.
Why are plants just discarded and not included in the compassion?
Because of sentience. Because animals can feel just like we can. They can be happy, they can be sad. They have a desire to live. Plants don't have that. It's something that comes from having a brain and a nervous system.
That's a good answer.
Can I share a card with you?
Sure.
Said we talked before. Maybe I don't know if I gave you
I think you did. So save it for someone else.
the same card, maybe,
Yep.
or if it was a different.
Yeah.
Sometimes they have other resources.
I'll check you out on
Yeah, that's my YouTube channel, and that if you go to that website there in the middle on the back there,
Yeah.
the three movies. If you put that code in, you'll see the things that I saw that made me decide to live vegan. And there's some challenges you could sign up for. They'll help you for
I talked
weeks.
to him the day after we took that drive in Franklin County, where we saw all the boxes and.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You hit me at a good time.
Yeah.
But there was bacon for lunch, so I went.
Yeah. You know, most of the pigs are killed in a gas chamber. They put multiple of them in there at once so they can kill them all at the same time.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and it's not like they just fall asleep. They thrash around and they scream and they cry. They kick their hooves off. They're so scared in there.
But you're not advocating slaughtering animals in a more humane way. You're advocating not eating.
Yeah, total liberation, because we can just choose plants instead.
Yeah.
And plants don't have
Just
feelings
saw
like
something
that.
The other day about all the different new plant-based substitutes for meat that are being introduced just in the last couple months.
Beyond Meat just came out with a new. I don't even know if it's fully released yet. You can get it on their. They have a test kitchen website. It's like Beyond Test Kitchen or something like that. They have a new steak fillet product. It looks just like a real steak. I haven't tried it myself yet, but
I hope it costs less.
But yeah, I think it costs about the same as a regular steak. You know.
Yeah.
I don't think it's more expensive.
I have at least not bought steak for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a financial decision. Okay, man. Well,
Yeah.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
The WTF, is that Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or what the fuck?
That stands for We the Free. On the other side there. That's the organization. Yeah, We the Free.
Well,
we should all be free.
I spent my career growing food. And no animals on our farm at all.
All plants.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just deer.
What?
Just deer.
Well, the deer we're feeding on our plants, yes.
Right.
But
yeah, well, in that case, don't you think that we should try to do other things to like deter the deer first, than just killing them?
Well, we tried. We built a big fence, and they jumped over it as if it wasn't there, and then they treated our farm like it was
They got in, and it was too hard to get out.
Yeah.
It was, well, they had to go up to get out. Plus,
Yeah.
the eating was good. Okay, man.
Yeah, no, I understand, but there's a difference between like protecting your crops and protecting the food that you need to survive,
Right.
and going out and exploiting animals for
Absolutely.
unnecessary products,
Absolutely.
right?
I mean, you
So
would not
justified in a way.
You would not say don't take an animal's life if it was between, survival. You're talking about just habitual harvesting of the bird.
We did
Yep.
puppies.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
We're good there.
Good to take care of the animals that are here. You know, it's kind of our duty to take care of them now that they're here.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, thank you. It's nice talking to you. Okay. Look, there's a bunch of shit in that trailer. It's a shit trailer. It's just like all manure. I talked to her before. She was kind of a quiet talker, so hopefully you could hear her. Shit, never mind. Let's walk around and see what's going on over here with all the food trucks and stuff. We'll go check out the food trucks. Let's go ask them if they have vegan options. Nice, there's over 100 people in here. Welcome everyone if you're new. If you think that we should respect animals, subscribe and like. That's what this channel is about. Go check out the description. There's a lot of information in the description. Yeah, the hummus. I was eating some red pepper hummus. Delicious. I was showing clips from Dominion on my tablet. That's what I was. Sorry, I forgot to answer your question earlier. I forget who was. I think it was David asking that. Respect all animals. 65 votes now. And the meat eaters are going up. So that's unfortunate. Let me check my notifications real quick. Peter, if you're here, thank you for the sub. Oh yeah. I just got a notification about this. There was a guy, I don't know if I talked about this in my stream yesterday or if it was after I streamed yesterday. There was a guy talking about, or first, a woman commented or made a post on Facebook about vaccinating your kids. She said something like, if your child dies from a preventable disease, then you should be charged with like child abuse or neglect. And somebody commented on there that, you can put this in my bag too. Somebody commented that, somebody said it was like super ridiculous. They said it was like the dumbest thing that they saw all day. And they said that people should have freedom to choose whether they want vaccines or not. And they said, you're probably one of those my body, my choice people, but then you won't let people choose the vaccines or whatever, choose to not get vaccines. But she was very clearly talking about a child who can't consent. It was completely ridiculous. The irony of him saying it was the dumbest thing he saw all day. His comment was clearly the dumbest thing that I've seen in a long time. Comparing not vaccinating your children with my body, my choice. Like, wow. Wow. I really could not even believe it. You know what? I do this all the time. Put my backpack on and then realize I want to do something else. I'm going to take my mic off. Hey, Coops, thank you for the members. UK always comments a lot. I'm glad you got one. Drema, Dawson, Critter, Neil, and Ted. Awesome. Thank you. Then we got a lot of people in here now. All right, we're gonna walk around. Gettysburg. So audio might get shitty. If my audio is a lot worse, let me know. I'll plug my mic back in. But it should be going through my phone now. Now they're testing the other mic. Or the mics instead of the speakers. What's up, Judy? Diane? Audio's lower. It's not too bad though, is it? It's not my opinion against your opinion. It's from the perspective of the animals. I can try to talk more into my phone. My microphone was actually almost dead anyway. There we go. Welcome if you're new, hit the like button. We're almost at 60 likes. There's so many people in here, we should be able to break a record with likes. That would be cool. Let me see if I can. Maybe I should go over and say it on the microphone. Compassion or violence? Maybe go ask him and see what he chooses. See if I can get him to say compassion into the microphone. Oh no. Announcement. My tripod is gonna break. Oh look, they got a smoker. There's a cow in there.
I'm getting my cancer early.
He walked off. It was him, I think.
Would you like to? Yeah.
I don't want to bother him. If he was still up there, I would. So look, it looks like this is what they're raising up or something like that. Putting it all together. I'm assuming there's more pieces somewhere. They're gonna lift it all up with the lift there. Euro bites. Is this what the guy was talking about earlier? Taste of Europe. Look, it's all just dead animals. Gross. What's up, Wes? What time it is here? It is 1:40. Yeah, the currywurst. That's what the guy said he was going to come get. Alright, so they got the street shut down here. All the food trucks are getting set up. Uncle Mo, he was here this morning. What's going on? You got any vegan food?
We have veggie burgers.
The veggie burgers?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We have lettuce, tomato, mayo. Here, watch something about
Yeah, mayonnaise
Yeah, we
has
have mayo.
that has eggs in it though, so that's not vegan. Vegan means no animal products at all.
No, you can have the choice if you want to put the mayo on. We don't put it
Yeah,
on.
yeah. Okay, gotcha.
If you want a veggie burger, you can get a veggie burger with just lettuce, tomato.
Okay. All right, cool. Thank you. Said they got the veggie burgers. They don't have it on their sign. It's just all other stuff. What's this up here? Grass-fed beef. I don't think you're finding that anywhere around here either. Hot dogs, sausages, burgers, pork, French fries, chicken, and mac and cheese. Yikes. You guys got any vegan options?
No, I'm sorry.
No? Yeah. You should add some.
We thought about that.
Yeah. Look at that little dog. Maybe I can pet that little dog. I'm really upset about all the dogs I've seen and I haven't been able to pet any. What's up, man? Do you guys have any vegan donuts?
No, we get about 2 requests a year for vegan donuts.
Yeah.
When we make them, we throw out more than we're able to sell.
That sucks. You should advertise them more. You should tell people that you got to exploit animals for these donuts, and then they can get the other ones and respect animals. Yeah, well, you don't even need eggs anymore. There's they precision ferment egg protein. You can get the same exact thing, but without using the animals. You know they blend up male chicks alive for eggs on the first day they're born because they're a waste product for the industry. So they just put them in a blender or suffocate them in a bag. That's what you guys are supporting. Yeah, you're supporting killing baby chicks when you buy donuts from this place. They take baby chicks, male baby chicks when they're first born. Harassing. All I did was ask you a question. I just asked you a question. You gonna say that I'm harassing you? So male chicks, when they're born, they're waste products.
It's okay. We love animals. I have one in my room.
Yeah.
But thank you.
So they take the male chicks and they put them in a blender or they suffocate them in a bag.
Please.
So,
Happy New Year.
Yeah. So
Please stop.
yeah,
Please.
yeah,
Thank you.
okay, yeah. So you don't love animals.
I love animals.
No, you
I
don't.
love hearing about that.
No, you don't. All I did was ask him a question and he's not happy about it.
How are you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Great.
I got your coffee before, it was really good. Yeah, you got the plant-based milks and stuff I see.
Yeah, oat, almond. We have our flavors over here: pumpkin pie, pumpkin spice, gingerbread.
Cool. Cool, thank you. I appreciate the plant milks.
Have a great day.
You too. How you doing, sir? Can I pet your dog?
Sure.
Awesome.
Buddy.
Hi, baby. Oh. What a cutie. You smell my dog.
Yeah, it doesn't take long, does it?
I saw a bunch of dogs already today, but nobody would let me pet them. They were just like walking, so I appreciate that. What a cutie.
Yeah, but
Thank you. Yeah, that donut guy really didn't like me. He's from my town too. Here's the Eurobike guy getting set up over here. Let me ask him if he would be open to adding some plant-based options. Now they seem a little bit busy. Maybe I'll just leave them alone for now. Hi, how you doing? Do you guys don't have any vegan options, do you?
Only potato salad. The potato salad is the only one. Because the cold soups have the brown food in it.
Yeah.
So everything else.
You ever think about adding some more vegan options?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Potato cake, but I'm having it today.
Okay.
And I'm like pierogi is one. Yeah.
All right,
Some
cool.
for you.
Cool, thanks. I don't really want to bother him too much because they're getting set up and they're working. Who's this guy following me now? You following me around?
I am.
Okay, cool. I'm not harassing anybody. Do you know the definition of harassment?
I do.
I think maybe you following me around might be more harassment. What are you talking about? You saw the interaction. You saw that whole interaction right there. Did you see my interaction with the person at the coffee?
You gotta play an interaction with all the people.
I can stand here if I want to. What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a picture of me. Jesus Christ. Why is he all closed up? Just prepping inside. I didn't want anybody to bother him, I guess. Smoking. Do you work here? Oh.
I own the place.
Cool. You guys have any vegan options, or you guys just have all animal products?
All animals. Yeah.
Yeah. You ever think about adding any vegan options?
So I've done a few. So there's certain places I'll do without throwing like veggie burger, and I know because it's going to sell there.
Yeah.
Here, since I got the following here, they know what they're going to get. But yes, I have done them.
Yeah.
We do like a nice rice dish.
Yeah.
You know, I make like a smoked tofu.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
The sauce. So, but yeah, I have done it. I have done a few options.
Awesome.
So we might add them to the menu because a lot of places people are asking. You know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I talk to a lot of people around here about living vegan and eating plant-based stuff. So if you do, you know, you would have the best. I've been going around asking if anyone's got vegan options, and what you're describing sounds like the best thing that would be out of any of these places.
I did a big bike race, like a Grand Prix bike race in Frederick a few years back, and they wanted half the menu.
Yeah.
So that's when I came up with the little ideas.
Awesome.
You know.
Yeah, I really appreciate
it. We just put 20 years in, so I'm always putting something new out.
Yeah, that's so cool. I really appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm harassing people so much. Did you see how that interaction was? That guy was cool. The guy, and what do you imagine? The guy with the that's actually a really cool smoker. Look at that in the back. The guy with the big ass smoker was more open-minded and easier to talk to there than the guy doing the donuts. Fucking joke. That's cool. You said he had half the menu at that one event was vegan options. Smoked tofu and rice bowl. Man, that sounds amazing. That sucks that he just thinks that the market here couldn't have any. Switch the camera back. That sucks that he says the market couldn't have any vegan options. Not even one. That's really unfortunate. Alright, time to go. Look, he's over here. He's over there complaining about it. He's like, that guy. He's talking to people. He's talking to people, and he got shitty with me when I was following him. And then he walked away. He wasn't even there for the best conversation. Looks like a fool. Who's that guy over there with the black hat and the black jacket on the left?
Black hat, black jacket with one of our vests on it?
Yeah.
I don't recall.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah.
What happened?
He said I was harassing people. All I was doing was going around talking to the vendors about their products. And he was following me around telling me I was harassing people.
Yeah. Okay,
So,
I'll talk to him. I appreciate it.
yeah. Thank you. Asshole. Total asshole. And he's a part of this he's a part of the building right here. This is where the Mason building is. With Abraham Lincoln. I should have got a picture of him. He got a picture of me. I should have got a picture of him. So this is what they're doing. All the events and stuff. Mr. Abraham Lincoln. That's cool, you guys. Those shirts are pretty cool. Alright, we're out of here. Thanks for being here, everybody. I'll keep streaming for a little bit, but I'm done doing... Wait a minute. Can I go? I'm so confused with this street now. They're stopped. So I think I can go, but there's cars coming from the other direction. Sorry. I thought they were crossing the street and then they tried to walk behind me. Yeah, I'm so confused about the way they have the street working. Because it'll tell you that you're safe to cross the street and then cars come. Crazy, crazy. Now he's talking to that guy. The guy I just told, I said, he's an asshole. Now they're talking to him. Guy says I'm harassing them. So what I was saying to those people was the same thing I've said to police officers before. When I'm standing in the square and I'm having conversations with people, I've talked to a police officer about the turkey sandwich that he just bought from that restaurant right there. And you know what the cop did? He turned around and walked away. And that was it. Clearly that's not harassment when you're just talking to somebody on a public sidewalk. If they're not happy about it, they can walk away. And if I wanted to follow them a little bit and talk to them more, it's still not harassment because I'm in a public sidewalk. Look, here's this shit again. Look, he's texting on his phone. That guy was texting on his phone while driving this shit truck up the street. Jesus Christ, man. You never know. These people that drive these giant ass trucks. Buses, trucks. One of the bus drivers that used to work here, she doesn't work here anymore. She used to be on her phone all the time. She had it up on a phone holder, so it wasn't in her hand. But she'd be like scrolling through TikTok and shit like that while she's driving the bus. It made me so uncomfortable. And I didn't report her. I probably should have. But she got fired soon after that anyway. Somebody else probably reported her. We got 60 likes. My hands are frozen. Sorry, I haven't been paying much attention to the chat. Oh, my badges. I put them on my other hat the other day and I didn't move them back. my pins. I have another hat that I've been wearing over this anyway, so they kind of been covered up. But thanks for being here, everybody. Got a lot more views than normal. It's very cool. And there's the bus. He's early today. It's not the normal driver. This guy drives like crazy. What's up, Jeremy? You're 100% vegan. If you understand what living vegan is, you can't be partly vegan. Either you're vegan or you're not. You're not like in the middle. One more hour for Axel. Cool. I'll actually be ending my stream probably right before Axel starts, so we can, whoever's in my stream when I end, you can go to Axel.
I can't control that. I'm not the IT guy.
So either way, I was there 10 minutes before.
I need to get your guys' channel URLs or whatever it is, so we can, when one stream ends, we can send our viewers to the other channels. Does that make sense? Whatever I'm trying to say. I know there's a way to set it up. The weather here, it is cold. Axel's doing a 33-mile walk stream for the animals. $33 miles. Yeah, raid party. We're all gonna go raid Axel's channel. Axel, or for people that say that vegans are weak, Axel's gonna prove them wrong today. Walking 33 miles in like 11 hours. Very cool. So that guy at the donut place was really triggered when I started talking about them blending up chickens alive. He really did not like that. PJ, you mean my pins that I have on my hat? I put them on my other hat. I put them on my other hat and I forgot to put them back on here. Because I was wearing another hat on top of this one. But I still got them. I have one of them says End Speciesism, and the other one is the Heart for Humane League. And I like to wear both of them because it reminds me to do kind of what I just did. First, we should be talking to other people, right? Talk to individuals, because individuals can change. And when we demand more vegan products from people like those food trucks, I think I forgot something off the bus. When we demand more vegan products from food trucks just like that, they add more options, right? So individuals need to change, but then also We need to talk to the businesses like that and be more vocal with them, like I just was, asking them, please add more vegan options. You know, if I have some people that I'm talking to on my YouTube channel, some people in town follow my YouTube channel and they want vegan options, but they just don't really speak up about it. So they come here and they think the market is just people that eat animals, but it's not. There actually is, I should have told him this, there's a few restaurants here that not only do they have vegan options, they have entire vegan menus. Like, multiple options. They got appetizers, they got meals. So there is a market for it here, but people just don't really know about it. And the market's growing, like the one guy even said. The guy with the smoker was more experienced with vegan options than a lot of the other people. Than the guy that does fucking donuts. Fucking donut head. Yeah, smoked tofu and rice bowls. Like, that sounds amazing. Alright, I gotta teleport onto the bus here. I'll be back in 1 second. Don't go anywhere. Alright, I'm back. Literally gone for a second and it's 100 less people here. Yeah, so even with, like what I was telling him, they make precision. I just found out about this. Precision fermented egg protein. It's just like an egg without the cholesterol. And it's actually made specifically for like baking. It comes in a powder and you just mix it up in your mix. Go to, I think it's every.com. It's really simple, every.com. And you can see it. And when I'm trying to tell him that, he doesn't even want to listen to me.
26 after every hour for that for
He just jumps on, why are you harassing me? I wish I had more time to just stand there and annoy him. Because that's not harassment.
It was 39 when I called the
Made him look like a little child. Buzzwords. And the crazy thing is, too, there was a vegan donut lady in my town that stopped.
I'll try to keep note of that.
I think actually she just said she was going to start it up again.
He dropped me off. Like,
You know what?
up on the corner, and I walked.
She fucking said she's starting her donuts back up again, but now she's gonna add eggs into it. So I'm not gonna support her anymore. She's not actually vegan. She says she's vegan, but she's plant-based. A couple weeks ago, she bought like a alpaca wool hat. She got a hat made from alpacas. And then she cooked a turkey on Thanksgiving. She doesn't eat it, but she cooked a turkey for her kids and her husband. Which, if they want a fucking turkey, let them make their own turkey. Like, she's clearly not vegan, but she uses vegan to market her food. So yeah, I'm just not supporting her anymore. It was really upsetting. And I commented on her post about it, and some people completely agreed with me. They only bought her stuff because they thought she was vegan. And they're not going to support her anymore. But, I don't know. It really sucks. Yeah, I can't get vegan donuts anymore. I don't know where to get them. There's a market for them in my town, which is where that donut truck is from anyway. He just doesn't even know. And I asked her why. She said it was for her health. So that makes no sense. Why are you adding eggs into your diet for your health? That's not a thing. You ever tried dog? Yeah, you can get Pomeranian eggs. You know, if you don't want to use chicken eggs, get some Pomeranian eggs. Make some donuts with that. You know, my doctor told me I need to add dog meat into my diet, so it's like if you only eat cake and you eat less cake and you eat more eggs, maybe eggs are healthy for you in that situation. But if you're going from eating whole plant foods to eating eggs, I don't think you're moving in the right direction there from a health standpoint. Yeah, KFC, Kentucky Fried Chihuahua. I was walking Nova yesterday and we walked past this guy and she stopped to smell his hands and he was like, I just ate some chicken. She's probably smelling the chicken on my hands. And then I thought about it and I was like, well, one, if he was just holding a chicken in his hand, why didn't he wash his hands? But also, you don't eat some chicken. Like, you ate a chicken. Like, you ate a chicken. Not, I just had some chicken. Like, I don't know. It's just weird that we say things like that to disconnect ourselves from what we're actually doing. Yeah. So we grow our chihuahuas like 5 times the size that you would think that they are supposed to be, so we can get more meat off of them. So you know how chihuahuas are normally like this big? Well, imagine them like this big. They grow so fast that their legs break because they can't hold themselves up. Oh, come on, even fish? Like, what do you need from a fish, bro? Like, seriously, what do you need from a fish? Protein? Come on. You can eat tofu. You can eat seitan. Tempeh. Tempeh is really good for you too because it's like fermented. So it's got like the probiotics in there. Good for your gut. Tofu is good for longevity. Eating tofu can extend your lifespan. it helps prevent certain diseases. I mean, and cancers.
Bless you.
I got 2026, bro. It just tastes bad. Come on, that guy with the smoker was just talking about making smoked tofu. Smoked tofu in a rice bowl. Put like a good sauce on there. Amazing. I made nachos yesterday with plant-based mozzarella cheese. I had the plant-based taco filling, the plant-based Southwest burrito bowl. Got giant chunks of soy protein, textured soy protein, like giant chunks of it. You would not be able to tell that that was all plants. There's no way. Too expensive. Tofu's cheap, bro. You can get organic tofu from Aldi for $1.50 for a pack. $1.50. How much is it for a pack of chicken or a steak or some pork? It's way more expensive to buy meat. It's cheaper to be vegan. I save money buying plants instead of animals. And you don't need a sauce, but if you're complaining about the taste, I mean, what do you do with animal products? People drown them in sauces and put spices on them, and a lot of that's made from plants. Has anybody tried off-piste plant-based meats? They do like steak. I think they might have a fish type product. I think they do steak and like a chicken kind of thing, but it's all made from plants. Yeah, I think it is 16 ounces. Yeah, 500 grams. I think that's right. The super firm tofu. So one block of tofu is like 45 grams of protein. And if you add nuts and seeds on it, like I do, it can go up to like 70 grams of protein just in one meal. But you can get super firm tofu, so you don't have to drain the liquid out of the package and everything like the other ones. The super firm tofu is, in my town, I have to go to a different grocery store, but it's $3 for a pack of the super firm tofu. And that's about 70 grams of protein just in the tofu. And then if you add nuts and seeds on top of that, it can be like 100 grams in one meal. I normally eat the whole block of tofu though. that's a lot for some people when you're adding other things. Maybe you're not going to eat the whole block. But you can break it down into 2 different meals. There's so many reasons to live vegan. There's not one good reason to not live vegan. What's up, UK? Thanks for being here. Never been satisfied eating anything marked as vegan. So, do you eat fruit? Do you like to eat bananas, apples, oranges? What about blueberries, strawberries, blackberries? Do you eat any of those things? Do you eat any beans, chickpeas, lentils, like coconut cream, coconut milk? There's a lot of curries. You don't eat fruit, you don't eat beans. Yeah, beans are good for your longevity too. And tofu is soybean. Yeah, so mix coconut in with those other things. What do you stay away from soy for? Too much estrogen. But you eat cheese? Let me guess, you eat cheese? Do you drink milk from a cow? From a cow's udder? Too much estrogen. Do you ever... In soy, it's called a phytoestrogen, and it blocks the receptors for estrogen to enter your body. So if you're worried about eating too much estrogen, the main source for estrogen is dairy. So if you eat dairy products and you're worried about estrogen, you should eat soy to block the estrogen. You don't get estrogen from soy. Dairy and beer. Yeah, exactly, man. If you're worried about estrogen, then I'm assuming you don't drink beer? You just really don't know what you're talking about. Even if the health benefits were the same, let's say it was just as healthy to eat animals as it is to eat plants. Why do that to the animals? There's no reason for it. Allergies. If you're allergic to something, don't eat that. Eat something else. Did you guys see that there was the first death from, what is it, alpha-gal? Somebody was bit by a Lone Star tick, and they were they became allergic to meat, but they ate it anyway, and then they died. I think it was like the first person to die from it. I think it might have been a couple weeks ago. Some people just don't learn. So there was some other news stories that I saw recently. 3,000 pounds of ground beef was recalled because of having shit in it. And one of the states was Pennsylvania. So if you live in Pennsylvania and you're buying ground beef, you might be eating shit. Very high levels of it, to the point where you might get sick and possibly die. And then I saw another recall for, I think, pork. Pigs. Dead pigs. For the same thing. Like salmonella or something like that. I don't think that one was in Pennsylvania though, but it was like 6 states across the US. So yeah, watch out. A lot of your animal products are being recalled right now because people don't know how to do things properly. They mishandle the fucking animal products. Yeah, you know, that's another thing, Jonathan. Plants grow in shit. You know, most plants that are recalled are also for the same thing. It's because they're contaminated with shit from the animals that are farmed. They farm animals so much, they have so much shit. I saw 3 truckloads of shit getting hauled through the middle of town while I was standing there. They don't know what to do with it. There's so much of it, so they put it on your plants. It's disgusting. But it all comes from farming animals. You don't have to put animal shit on plants. We'd be better off if we weren't doing that. They do it anyway just to get rid of it. My plant farm, but I have plants in my home, like a vertical farming system in my house. I wasn't killing any animals. I wasn't using shit from any animals to put on my plants. And I was growing, I don't know how many. Wait, they're like 2 ounces, 2 ounce containers, like maybe 20 of them. You know, it wasn't very big. I was just testing it out for a long time. Unfortunately, I've been trying to scale it up, but it got too cold. But I want to double next year. But I was growing like a couple pounds of plant food, a couple pounds of plant food every week, selling it at the market. Small scale, but it's scalable. Idiot didn't know soy and beer both have phytoestrogen, and milk also has testosterone. Nice fly, that's cool. Lucifer. So I actually used to have low testosterone before I was vegan. Before I cut out more animal products. When I started cutting out animal products, my testosterone went up. Since I've been vegan now, my testosterone has doubled from what it used to be when it was low. Years before, it was like 2 years before I was vegan, I started testing my blood regularly. And if I compare my testosterone now from 2 years, or from it's over 3 years now. It was about probably even maybe almost 4 years, honestly. 3 or 4 years ago till now, my testosterone is doubled, more than doubled. Imagine thinking that you get testosterone from sucking on a cow's tit. Like, bro, you can do better. Put your pesticides on your vegetables. If you're worried about pesticides, then just buy organic stuff. They don't put pesticides directly on the organic stuff. The worst part about the organic stuff is that sometimes they grow them next to the other regular shit, so the pesticides can drift over onto your organic stuff, but it's going to have lower levels of pesticides on your organic stuff. So if you're worried about that, get organic stuff. But I grew plants without any pesticides. I was doing that too. No pesticides, no animals killed, no shit on my plants. You keep calling me an idiot, bro. I'm not saying that there's not testosterone in milk. Sure, there could be, but I'm telling you from my own personal experience, when I used to eat a lot of dairy products and other animal products, my testosterone was low. And since cutting all that shit out, it has doubled. So take that information and do what you want with it. Just got a puppy. That's cool. Did you rescue the puppy or did you buy him from a breeder? What about carbohydrates? Look, I don't understand your question. What about them? Sounds good. A tomato risotto with white beans and toasted sunflower seeds. Nice. You often get too much when vegan. You don't have to. So my HDL and LDL was actually really low as well. They were both low, and when I first became vegan, I was trying to raise my HDL and my LDL. So to do that, I was eating a lot of healthy fat from plants, and I was trying to eat less carbs. So when I first became vegan, I eat a lot of nuts and seeds. They're not in carbs. They mainly have fat, and it's healthy fats. I eat extra virgin olive oil. Tofu has a lot of fat in it, not carbs. I don't eat a lot of grains. All the grains have a lot of carbs in them. So now I eat hummus a lot. That has carbs, but that's where I get most of my carbs from, is probably when I eat hummus. But yeah, tofu, extra virgin olive oil, nuts and seeds. You're getting majority of that is fats, not carbs. And then I have like a cashew coconut yogurt that I also add nuts and seeds to, and I eat fruit with it and some peanut butter. You know, I'll eat some bread sometimes, or a bagel. That's carbs. But the majority of what I eat, it's a lot of fat. It's all pretty balanced. I balance my fat, my carbs, and my protein. So there are people that I think don't eat enough fat. There's some really extreme vegans that try to like not eat any fat at all, and from what I've learned, that's not good for you. Like, you should eat a certain amount of fat, but like people that are trying to eat less than 20 grams of fat, that's not good. Like, you need some fats. 27 minutes. Oh, you rescued the puppy? Nice.
Is it pickup? Yeah. Should be right in front of you.
Why did we stopped at Sheets? Is this guy getting food? Why do people like food from a gas station? I never understood that. Fast food from the gas station. We almost got 70 likes. Can we get 3 more likes? We'll get up to 70. Nobody sent any gifts either. Somebody sent some gifts. I shared something on my channel a couple of weeks ago. A guide, a food guide, a don't die food guide. Go check that out if you want to learn more about eating a balanced diet and things that you can eat. Stocked up on beer and Jack Daniels in my stomach.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
Beef cattle farmer here is from the farm. I don't know what you're trying to say there, buddy. Thanks for the rose. Or the flower. I guess it's not a rose, is it? I'm just thinking a rose. Jimmy, why do you exploit cows? You should check out the Rowdy, what's her name? No, I forget her name. The Rowdy Girl Sanctuary. She used to be a Texas rancher, and now she is a vegan guardian of the animals. She still takes care of a bunch of cows. She just doesn't send them to a slaughterhouse. She rescues them instead. Her and her husband changed.
What did you get? It smells good.
It doesn't. Alright, my stream might cut out up here. It always stops. So if it does, I'll be right back. Sorry. Jonathan just stating how things are. And I think I'm back. It did cut out for a second. Hey, we got up to 70 likes. Awesome. Thank you for the likes. My screen says 69, but it always seems to be one behind. Very, very cool. Appreciate it. This is probably one of my most liked videos. Not the top one though. Which is surprising because there was a lot of people in this video. I think I might have had the most viewers. At once. I don't know if this stream's gonna have the most viewers total. It might. But I really appreciate everybody being here, all the people commenting that are new, and people that are regular people here. Really appreciate it. $69. Yeah, now it says 71. Got 2 more likes, thank you. Maybe we can get to 75, I don't know. I'm not going to be streaming too much longer though. I'm going to try to go until 3 o'clock. It's 2:40, so maybe we can go like 20 more minutes, or I'll stop like a couple minutes before, and we can all go to Axel's stream. Yeah, 73 meat eaters. There's 268 votes, which is a lot. Yeah, so there's 8% of people that said that they are veggie. I wonder why. If you're vegetarian for the animals, it doesn't really make much sense. The only animal you don't exploit if you're vegetarian is a pig. A lot of vegetarians, they still, well, some of them still eat fish. I guess some of them maybe they don't. Maybe they're respecting fish as well. But if you're a vegetarian and you're eating dairy products and you're eating eggs, you're still responsible for supporting the meat industries. You're responsible for those animals being killed, being exploited. You're not doing the best you can do for the animals. People that are vegetarian for health reasons or for the environment makes more money. Well, even if you have that kind of mindset and you just don't care about animals, which, oh, now I cut out again. The best thing you can do for the environment is live vegan. It is the #1 thing that you can do for the environment. So if you care about the environment and you're not vegan, it doesn't make any sense. But it's the best thing you can do for the animals. The best thing you can do for the environment. It's actually the best. There's no reason to not be vegan. Those are 3 huge reasons to be vegan. Yeah, truth in the fire. I went vegetarian for the animals until I learned about the dairy industry, and now you're vegan. So when you learn more, you decide off of what you know. You learn more, you educate yourself, and you make decisions off of what you know. Most people just don't really know any better. And that's why I'm out here trying to talk to people, talk to individuals, talk to business owners. So there's a farm here. I'm gonna investigate this farm. Can you see it back there? On the hill. I was at the meat market. That farm right there. I was at the meat market last week. They said they get 90% of the meat comes from that farm right there. But I've looked into the farm a little bit already, right? 90% of that meat comes from, and it's not just the one meat market. It's actually another meat market that supplies that meat market. And 90% of the meat for both of them, I'm assuming both of the markets. Maybe that one place gets meat from another place too, but I don't know. Every time I've seen the trucks come, it's always from the same other meat market. But that meat market said 90% of their meat comes from that farm over there. And every time I try to pull up information on that farm, I never see any cows. I never see any animals. Actually, I think they had goats. In one picture, they had some goats out in the field, but never any cows. So where are the cows? They have to have a shitload of cows there. It's not a big farm. So I'm really curious about it. Actually, I might do that tomorrow. I might go check it out tomorrow. So if you wanna see me go investigate. Exactly what's in what I'm eating. Yeah, I was just like I was vegan. Godfather. You can do better. I used to hate when I would eat animal products and I would like get a bone. You'd like crunch down a piece of a bone or something, like almost chip your tooth on it. Guess what? Since I've been living vegan, never happened. Yeah, sorry I cut out. There's a farm over there. I was talking about that farm. 90% of the meat at the meat market that I was at on Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve I was at the meat market. 90% of the meat at that meat market comes from that farm. And I investigated the farm online, trying to like see the cows. I wanted to see pictures of the cows. I could not find any pictures of cows. It's just buildings. There's some fields. There's some small fields there, but the cows aren't out in the pasture. They had a picture of some goats out there. but I'm gonna go probably tomorrow. Just gonna go over there to the farm, see if I can meet some of the cows. So I'll take you guys with me. We can go check it out. Maybe I'll take my drone, fly my drone around, post a video. Unfortunately, I can't fly my drone and like stream that. You know what? Maybe I can. Maybe if I get... I think I might have to pay for it. If I pay, I gotta ask VSL. But if you use Prism, you can use Prism and stream... No, you know what? Maybe I don't have to pay for it. You can use Prism and stream your phone, and then I can switch from YouTube to something else, and it'll keep streaming. So maybe I can use that to stream me flying my drone over there, and you can actually see what I'm seeing from my drone on the stream. That would be really cool, wouldn't it? Fish belong in the ocean. Yes, go eat magic mushrooms legally. Make sure it's legal first. But magic mushrooms, there's research out now that show it can increase your lifespan. So I'm all for that. And I've talked to a lot of people, and they say that taking psychedelics has gotten them more comfortable with living vegan and less comfortable with exploiting animals. So if you need to take some magic mushrooms to become vegan, wake yourself up a little bit, I'm all for that too. Go watch How Conscious is a Fish. If you are pescatarian and you're thinking about being vegan, you're basically already there almost. You just need a little bit more. Go watch that video. It's not very long. How Conscious is a Fish. It's on YouTube. It's free. I learned a lot from that. Some fish are better problem solvers than children, than some like young children. The ultimate goal is to stop breeding animals. I think if we stop breeding animals, we stop exploiting animals, I think the whole world would be a better place. Stop. End animal agriculture. End speciesism.
I think timeline RD used to years ago.
I like what James says. Be a guardian, don't be a bully.
That was when I was living in Gettysburg with my ex-fiance.
Yeah, and non-magical mushrooms. All mushrooms are good. Drugs, okay? Drugs are bad, kids. Don't do drugs. Except magic mushrooms if it's legal. But don't do drugs. That's not what I'm saying. I'm totally straight edge, actually. I used to smoke weed sometimes, but I haven't smoked weed in, I don't even remember how long. And I haven't drank alcohol in almost 4 years now. And I used to, well, I don't know. I used to do magic mushrooms sometimes, but I would like microdose it. Jesus Christ. Bro. This fucking driver's just horrible. He almost just crashed into a parked car. Probably because he's eating a fucking cheeseburger. Nah, this bus driver just can't fucking drive. Ugh. A dry January, that's cool. You can do it. I switched to kombuchas. I'll drink kombuchas once in a while. And I've been getting a urge to get some non-alcoholic beer. I don't know. Every time I get like a 0 alcohol beer, I'm always kind of like disappointed by it. And I don't really have extra money to spend on something that I don't need, so. Did I reconnect? It was probably trying to connect to the Wi-Fi. I passed the library. It was probably trying to connect to the Wi-Fi there. I should be back now. But I was saying, what was I saying? Maybe get a job and buy some more oat milk. Well, first, I have a job. And secondly, I don't really like oat milk, as I prefer soy milk, or I had the last milk I had was pistachio milk. That was pretty good. I don't really like milk that much though either. Just I don't really need milk for anything. I'd rather eat yogurt. Walnut milk is really good there too. Macadamia milk, that's a little more expensive. So is the walnut milk. I like the more expensive milks, so I just don't get them that often. All my extra money goes to the dogs, and I'm happy with that. I don't need expensive things. I'd rather take care of the dogs. Thank you. See you. You too. There's a helicopter above me. Alright, so my battery's not dead. I've had my other charger plugged in here, so it's been charging my battery up slowly. Let's see if there's people texting and driving through the middle of Hanover here. Can you see the helicopter? No. Oh well. Let's see if there's people here. Oh, it looks like Axel just started his stream. Okay. I was waiting for that. I didn't think it was going to be for a couple minutes. So let's walk up here. I'm going to end the stream in a few minutes. Maybe some of the mods can copy, paste Axel's stream. Everybody that's here. We got 35 people in here. Hopefully everybody will go to Axel's stream. We can raid his channel. Everybody go sub to Axel. If you have any final questions, comments, go ahead and drop them in here too. Looks like we got up to 75 likes. Definitely one of my most liked videos. I might stream a little bit later with the dogs. We can check on Rosie. Play with the other dogs for a little bit. It's pretty cold, so I don't know if I'll be outside too much. We can stream with them inside for a little bit. Oh, look at this car. Are elves sentient? Santa Claus. I was thinking about going over to her, like, there's feet hanging out of your car. Oh, there's no button. I always go to hit the button here, and there isn't one. There's one at every other part of the intersection, except right here. I don't know why. The sipping beer. Imperial. That's what I used to drink. The Imperial IBS. Like the loose cannon. And what are the other ones? I used to drink the loose cannon a lot. Am I thinking of the right one? That's Imperial, right? You're risky. Sometimes those cars won't stop.
No, I know. I hear that
The guy fucking crossed. It just turned red. He fucking ran out in front of some other cars. Don't do that. Like, I literally waited like 5 seconds and then the light changed. Then it's safe to cross. Safe-ish. They still don't want to fucking stop for you. Yikes. How much of my food do I grow? Well, I would definitely grow more food if I didn't have a bunch of dogs that shit all over my backyard. I planned on having a really big garden back there before I had all the dogs. I had a little garden at my last house, but I have more yard now than I had there, so it was, wasn't that big. But I don't even think I don't know if you've been here for my other streams where I'm in my backyard. But now I can't because I would have shit all over my plants. Dog shit. Honestly, they'd probably fucking eat them all too if I had stuff growing back there. They ate my one rose bush. But like I said, I had a little farm in my house. I was growing microgreens. And I ate a lot of that. But it was a small part of my diet. But like I said, I live in a city. I don't have a lot of property. But maybe one day I'll have more property and I'll be able to grow a lot of plants. Grow my own food. I would definitely like to do that more. But I know the lady at the market that would sell my microgreens. She's vegan, plant-based. She's also like plant-based. She's not like really vegan, but everything she grows and makes is 100% vegan. 100% vegan all the time. I get a lot of my stuff from her. Not as much recently compared to what I used to get, but I know that she's not killing any animals for, at least I hope not, killing any animals for her stuff. But I would like to be able to support more vegan farmers. Like her, definitely. She makes these really good burger patties too, with like oats and mushrooms and like seitan. Bunch of different stuff like that. Really good. But yeah, I was growing broccoli, radish, sunflower, and pea microgreens. I really like the sunflowers, and the broccoli are my favorite. But it got too cold. My house gets too cold, so they stop growing. They take like, well, they basically either stop growing or just grow really, really slow. So I stopped doing them for now. I'll probably start again when it gets warmer. But my plan was to take one of my garage spaces and finish off the garage space and double the size of my microgreens. So I have all the supplies for it. It's just taking up, it's basically taking up a whole room in my house. But it's too cold in my house. It would be more efficient. It's in a room with like 8 windows. So I don't know, maybe I can like block all the windows and make that room more efficient and start doing it again. Or I can move it all outside into the garage and finish the garage off, insulate the garage, and make that the microgreen farm. But yeah, does somebody drop actual stream in there? Can somebody do that, please? Oh, there it is. Cool. Thank you. Perfect timing. All right, everybody that's still here, I'm gonna end my stream. Thank you so much for being here. We almost got to 80 likes. If you haven't liked the stream yet, hit the thumbs up button. Double tap the screen. Oh, I never did this before. Haas used to do this. He used to like tap. I always like that. I miss Haas doing that. Tap the screen. We'll maybe get up to 80 likes real quick. Go hit that link. Go to Axel's stream. I want to see like 35 people in Axel's stream. All right, and I might be back later for a little while with the dogs. So you guys are awesome. I really appreciate it. Peace. I'll see you guys later.